It's Jake's World, party time, excellent. Hello everyone, it's Friday, it's 10:30 and welcome to Jake's World. I'm your excellent host, Jake Bruin, and boy do we have a show for you tonight. Tonight, I'm bringing you an epic album review. Tonight's choice is Avenged Sevenfold's The Stage. It's a concept album that deals with artificial intelligence, scientific advancements, and traveling the depths of space to find the future of mankind. Trippy. But before we get started, let me give you a brief history of how this album came to be. So basically, here's all you need to know. Famous wrestler Chris Jericho was hanging out with the band when he decided to come up with the idea to make a fake Instagram post with the date December 9th and the hashtag Voltaic Oceans, and then he'd take it down 5 minutes later, as if he wasn't supposed to post that. Every heavy metal news source, such as Metal Injection, fell for the trick and assumed that the album was going to come out December 9th and the title was going to be Voltaic Oceans. The album was officially released on October 28th during a live stream concert on the top of Capitol Records, which they labeled a must-see event, and they panned the cameras to the sky and through the clouds. The advertisement said, "Avenged Sevenfold, The Stage is in stores now." Me and my friends were absolutely excited. So now on to the review. The first song on this album is the title track, The Stage. Running at over 8 minutes long, this song alone is a musical journey that has an awesome intro, a hard, fast riff. In the middle, it's very calm. Then it has a climax and fades out with an acoustic guitar. This song is truly one of the best on the whole album. The next two songs I want to talk about, I'm going to group them together. Those two songs are Paradigm and Sunny Disposition. Both of these songs seem like they deal with the same thing. A human, or whatever, is a simulation. They turn themselves into a robot. It's all weird, but it's awesome. Paradigm has an awesome chorus that I absolutely love the way it's sung. And Sunny Disposition is such a abstract song. It's got trumpets. It goes soft to fast. Both of them are just great songs in general. Following that are two other songs I'd like to group together, Goddamn and Creating God. Goddamn is the shortest song on the whole album, but it has to deal with the freedom or a utopian society crumbling to its feet, whether it's due with technology or scientific advancements, or maybe even the simulated AI that they were talking about in the last two songs. I don't know, but it's a really awesome song. It's fast and it's hard. And then Creating God is a song that kind of sounds like something Velvet Revolver would have made, but basically it talks about how we hold artificial intelligence to such a high pedestal, but it may be our ultimate downfall as humans. They have a line in that song that I love called, "Never held a high regard for Darwin, selection takes too long." And I think that is the coolest line in the whole album. The sixth song on the album is the first ballad song, and it's called Angels. Now, Angels is a little bit of a weirder song. I don't really know what to classify it. I'm not really sure what the whole song is about, but it kind of sounds like there's someone who regretted something and they can't turn back, they can't look back to it because it just makes them in this weird mood. I don't know. It's an awesome song. Let's just go with that. There's a bunch of lines that are repeated near the end. They mash them together and it just kind of makes the song bigger than it was when it started. It definitely has a build up to it, and it's a really great song altogether. The seventh song on this album is called Simulation. Now when I first heard this song, I didn't think too much of it. It started off slow, which I thought was a bad transition from Angels, which is also a slow song, but when the chorus hits, it hits hard. It has my second favorite line in the whole album that goes, which is just as powerful as that line that I like from Creating God. Anyways, this song reminds me a lot of the Call of Duty song that they released called Not Ready to Die, because the choruses sound so similar. Overall, the song became better than I thought it would be, and I think it ends the storyline of artificial intelligence. The next 4 songs on the album transition the storyline from artificial intelligence to space travel, and it's honestly the best part of the whole album. And to kick that off, we have the song Higher. Now this song is personally one of my favorite songs on the whole album. It's got a great vocal track, the guitar solo is awesome, the drum work is amazing, and it's a 2-part kind of song. The beginning is a fast, hard riff song, and the second part is a soft part that shoots you straight into the atmosphere. It's truly one of the best songs to experience. Following Higher, we have Roman Sky. Just before you go, tell us how the heavens flow, wind is evermore, as you walk beyond that door. It sounds a lot like other ballads that they've done, such as So Far Away off the Nightmare album, and I thought it was a tribute to their recently deceased drummer, The Rev, who died back in like 2009. But later when I heard the lyrics more, it's about, I don't know, like astronauts dying in space? Whatever. Anyway, other than that, it's got one of the best guitar solos on the whole album, and it's just well crafted. The only problem I have is that the guitar solo ends too quickly at the end. I want more guitar. The 10th track on this album is called Fermi Paradox. And honestly, this song I forget all the time. Whenever I think about this album, I immediately jump from the 10th song, the 9th song to the 11th song, and I totally forget that that one exists. There's nothing to remember from it, and unfortunately, it's probably the weakest song on the whole album, in my opinion. And finally, the last song on the album, the crescendo of the whole album, the best song on the whole album, Exist. This song runs for about 15 minutes long. If not, I think over 15 minutes long. It's possibly one of their best songs on the whole of their whole career. And it's supposed to be a visual representation of the Big Bang, the creation of the universe, the formation of Earth, and humans living on it. There's like 7 minutes of it. It's just straight instrumental. It's just everyone flexing how great they are at their instruments, which I have no problem with. It sounds amazing. And the second half reminds me of something like Pink Floyd would write. Everyone's singing along together, and it's just calm. That's supposed to be the representation of Earth. And at the end, you have Neil deGrasse Tyson, this scientific dude, talking. He's telling us about Earth and space travel and how we need to save ourselves as humans. It's freaking awesome. It's a great song. It's like if an art piece jumped down and turned into music. And then the art piece was like dancing around and singing, and then a bunch of other art pieces got together and performed in a band. I have no idea what I'm talking about anymore. This song drives me crazy, but it is amazing. It's the best song on the whole album, and it's a great way to close out this whole album. And with that being said, we're now going to rate this album. So my rating for the album out of 10 is 9.5. This is an amazing album. It makes your eardrums feel cool. If you love music, you got to listen to it. If you love metal, you got to own it. If you're a fan of Avenged Sevenfold, you got to own it. It's my third favorite album by them. It's a must listen. Trust me. That's all the time we got for this show, so until next time, be excellent to each other and party on. It's Jake's World, party time, excellent!